Yeah, good morning. It's 6:24, Saturday, July 30th. Ah, just another day left of July. Then we'll be into August. Harriet's here. I don't see Dad yet. No vocals from Harriet yet. Of course, she's looking around again. Let's see if I can move this and check the rest of the tree. See, as far as in the nest tree, Dad's not there. No telling where he's at. I checked the old Camp 2 tree. He's not there. Still no work done on the nest. Not the nest, a nest. And there's Harriet again. A little puzzled by Dad not being here. It's been a while. Of course, I was gone on vacation for 6 days. You know, there was some checking of the nest then. But I've kind of been keeping track on the calendar, and Dad's been gone quite a while right now. Of course, this is all new to him. You know, he just came to Harriet, just turned 5 years old. You know, he was a bachelor and used to being gone or wherever he goes for the summer. So maybe it'll take a little bit for him to get into some kind of a routine like Ozzy and Harriet had. My first summer of watching Ozzy and Harriet right after E4 left. Again, I have stated this before, and I'll continue to state this, that I saw more of Ozzy than I did Harriet. Ozzy stayed off and on, worked on the nest a little bit. Then I might not see him for a couple of days, and then finally Harriet showed up, and she left out early. Ozzy would hang around a little bit, work on the nest. But then again, there was a nest in the tree. There was something to guard. Yes, Harriet is pretty much still making it well known, her tree. But there's no nest there. So hopefully soon, Dad'll show up. And they'll start trying to build a nest. It sure is amazing how we all get so used to a certain kind of a routine and a schedule. And then something happened like it did, and now everything's just not what we know it to be or think it to be. And who knows, if they are building a nest somewhere else, at least they still consider this part of their territory and will continue to come back and forth. If any of you watch the Decorah eagles, there's a good example there. They used that first nest tree for so long, and then for some reason they decided to build another one. But yet continued every now and then to go back to the original nest tree. Took their young'uns there, and so they all left a camera up there, knowing that they were going to go back and forth. And then the unfortunate thing, the second nest entry got damaged, came down in a storm. And they were allowed to build another nest, a starter nest for them in another tree, not too far from the first original second nest. It's very interesting. And the question has always been asked, well, where would Harriet and M15 go? You know, it's hard to tell. They can go off in any direction. My personal thought is they would go closer to the river. That's just my personal opinion. Got a lot of wooded areas around here. They could be anywhere building in a nest. That would take a lot of walking through a lot of thick brush like y'all saw when they found E8. It would take a lot to see if we could find them. So in the meantime, as long as Harriet and Em keep coming back this way, keep coming to the nest tree, I still have hope that they will rebuild right here. I mean, you know, they've got beautiful scenery, people that come and visit them. Ozzy and Harriet have been right here for 10 years. And then for a good few years, across the street over there where Publix was at. This is their territory. Oh, put my glasses on. Look there. Had to put my glasses on, get a little more in focus. Sorry about that. Like I've said before, I'm not a videographer. I take pictures. So I know it doesn't help ease a lot of people, but I hope everybody will relax and just wait and see what happens. No sense of us humans worrying about where they're going to go. Wherever they go, they're going to go. And unfortunately, if they build another nest somewhere, well, we'll just have to live with that. I'll miss seeing them every day, but you never know. They could show back up here when the young'uns fledge and come back here and show them this, like they have done from the very beginning of taking Hope and Honor and E4 and E6 over and E7 over to the Publix Pond, which has always been a part of their territory. Okay, I'm going to shut this off. I babbled enough and get some pictures of Harriet.